Hey everyone, I just read Tiamat's Wrath by James S. A. Corey, and it was great. Also, yes, that is Rain you hear in the background. Hang on, Space Marines with blue armor, an eagle motif, an immortal god emperor, a space outside of space filled with invincible monsters? Is this Warhammer 40,000? It's a book about humanity 5 years after the events of Persepolis Rising. Laconia is the center of the universe, the trade union has no authority over the 1300 colonies beyond the alien ring gates. Even the crew of the Rocinante is scattered across human space as they fight an uphill battle against their oppressors as part of the underground. And then the things that killed the ring builders wake up. Oh no! The pros? I really enjoyed the POV characters in this one. Teresa was a great look into life on Laconia. Elvie is much more focused and engaging a character than she was back in Cabola Burn. I really enjoyed that the authors took the risk of relegating Holden to the prologue and epilogue point of views. It was a lot of fun. I loved the intrigue running through this whole story. Not just the big conflict of the ring builders and their killers suddenly ramping back up with humanity caught in the crossfire, but the political intrigue in Laconia between all the different factions and how it all comes to a head during the climax. It was really well paced and really well executed. And this book has the best set piece in the entire series in my opinion. The early books often struggled with portraying the sheer scale of space combat, in terms of space and time I felt, but the final battle here found the perfect balance of keeping the tension high while making clear the length and scope of the fight, to say nothing of how cathartic it was. The cons? Amos's plotline in this book felt a little like it was just hitting the beats it needed to without putting in the usual amount of depth each character normally gets. Not to say that it was bad, but it reminded me of early on in the series where things would happen for the convenience of the narrative rather than developing naturally through the telling of the tale. This is another nitpick from previous books, but some massive things happen in this novel, and most of them are described either second-hand or rather obliquely, and I just would have liked to have had those events depicted in a little more detail. And once again, I really did not enjoy the interpersonal conflict between the crew of the Rocinante, but again, it's a nitpick. This was a great read, a satisfying conclusion to a lot of the human plots going all the way back to the start of the series, that provides a good springboard for the final entry to launch off. I just hope they can stick the landing. It's the second last book in the series, there's too much context required for me to recommend reading it on its own, but I genuinely think it is worth reading the entire series to experience, and I'm giving Tiamat's Wrath an S. What should I read next? Comment down below. If you liked the review and want to see more, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.